Today, we are going to talk about how to change active voice to passive voice and vice versa. Active voice. The voice of the verb is active if the focus of the sentence is on the subject or doer of the action. The structure of the sentence is subject, followed by the action word, and the last is the object if the voice of the verb is active. Here is an example of a sentence with an active voice of verb. My father cooked kare-kare. Father is the simple subject, cooked is the action word, and kare-kare is the object. Let's now scrutinize the passive voice. The voice of the verb is passive if the focus of the sentence is on the object or receiver of the action. The common structure of the sentence, if the voice of the verb is passive, is object, followed by the action, and the subject. Here is an example of a sentence with a passive voice of verb. Kare-kare was cooked by my father. Kare-kare, which is the object in the active voice sentence, is now in the beginning, followed by the action was cooked and the simple subject, father. Here are the simple patterns which you can follow in changing active voice to passive voice, considering the three simple tenses of verb. In an active voice sentence, if the tense of the verb is simple past, simply write the object plus was or were plus the past participle form of the verb plus the word by and the subject. Carmela cooked a pancake. In transforming, simply write the object a pancake followed by the helping verb was because the object pancake is singular. The next one is cooked because that is the past participle form of the word cooked, followed by, and the last is Carmela, which is the subject. The sentence now is, a pancake was cooked by Carmela. In an active voice sentence, if the tense of the verb is simple present, simply write the object, followed by is or are, depending on the number of the object, followed by the past participle form of the verb, plus the word by, and the subject. John dribbles the ball. In changing from active to passive, just write the object the ball, then write is because the object is singular, then write the past participle form of the word dribbles, which is dribbled, write the word by, and the subject John. You can notice that when the tense of the verb is simple past, you can use either was or were as your helping verb. But when the tense of the verb is simple present, is or are can be used. The sentence now is, the ball is dribbled by John. Lastly, if the tense of the verb is simple future, simply write the object, followed by will be or shall be. The next is the past participle form of the verb, plus the word by, and the last is the subject. Janice will compose a song which is the object, followed by will be or shall be, then the word composed, which is the past participle form of the word compose, followed by the word by, and the simple subject, which is Janice. The sentence is now, a song will be composed by Janice. Let's now have the patterns which you can use in changing passive to active voice. In a passive voice sentence, if the tense of the helping verb is past, simply write the subject, followed by the past form of the verb, and the object. A pancake was cooked by Carmela. Simply write the subject Carmela, followed by the past form of the verb cooked, which is cooked because the tense of the helping verb was is past, and the object a pancake. The sentence now is Carmela cooked a pancake. Now, if the tense of the helping verb in a passive voice sentence is present, simply write the subject plus the present form of the verb and the object. The ball is dribbled by Jan. Simply write the subject, which is Jan, followed by the present form of the verb dribbled, which is dribbles, with S because the subject is Jan, which is singular, and the object, the ball. Lastly, if the tense of the helping verb in a passive voice sentence is future, simply write the subject plus will or shall plus the base form of the verb and the object. A song will be composed by Janice. Simply write the subject, which is Janice, followed by will or shall plus the base form of the word composed, which is compose, and the object, a song. The sentence now is Janice will compose a song. Always bear in mind that if the voice of the verb in the sentence is active, the focus of the sentence is on the subject or doer of the action. On the other hand, if the voice of the verb is passive, the focus of the sentence is on the object or receiver of the action. The sentence pattern in active voice is subject plus the action plus the object. While in passive voice, the object comes first, followed by the action and the subject. Remember also that when changing active to passive voice with a past tense of the verb in the sentence, object plus was or were plus past participle form of the verb plus the word by plus the subject is the pattern that we can follow. When the tense of the verb in the sentence is simple present, simply write the object plus is or are followed by the past participle form of the verb plus the word by, and the last is the subject. But if the tense of the verb in the sentence is simple future, simply write the object plus will be or shall be followed by the past participle form of the verb plus the word by and the subject. Take note also that the sentence usually contains by if the doer of the action is mentioned. Now, when changing passive to active voice, remember that if the tense of the helping verb in the sentence is past, simply write the subject plus the past form of the verb and the object. When the tense of the helping verb in the sentence is present, simply write the subject followed by the present form of the verb and the object. Lastly, if the tense of the helping verb in the sentence is future, simply write the subject followed by will or shall plus the base form of the verb and the object. Thank you for watching.